Hi, English 1A students. I wanted to take a moment and record a screencast for you in order to help you complete your homework assignment for our English 1A class. Now, for classwork, what you need to do is we are going to be starting our work for our argumentative research paper. By tomorrow, what you need to do is decide on one of the two prompts that was assigned to us by our professor. And you need to do research using the Fresno City College library tools to find 3 separate links to peer-reviewed research articles that you will use in your essay to show your stance and defend your position on the topic. Now, the last thing you're going to do for the homework that is due tomorrow is you are going to write an argumentative thesis statement. Now, right in here is an example argumentative thesis statement on one of the research topic questions that you could select. If you notice on this thesis, what we start off with is the topic. So our topic for this example is technology. So technology has decreased our level of connectedness to others. That is the position that this writer is taking on technology. Now we need reasons to back up the topic and position the writer has taken. So the reasons are because it allows us to disconnect from the people in our physical environment, and it does not foster the social skills needed in order to help us connect to those around us. Now, in order to get to this thesis statement for your homework assignment, what you have to do is you need to find 3 articles that relate to your research question. You will read your research articles and then write your thesis statement that has a position, because remember, this is an argumentative research paper. What I'd like to do now is I want to show you how to do internet research using the Fresno City College's library database. Now, the very first thing you need to do is make sure that you go through into our Canvas shell for our class, read and annotate the argumentative research paper prompt. Here are the 2 questions that you can select for this argumentative research paper. So question number 1 is, should American students' college education be free? If that question draws you in to write this research paper, please select that one. Or question 2 is, technology's impact on humanity positive or negative? Remember, you are going to select one of these 2 questions. And if you notice, your research paper, your final research paper, must be at least a full 8 pages long and contain between 6 to 8 scholarly resources. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our Fresno City College website. Now, please make sure that you're logged into my portal with your campus ID number and your password. So what you'll do is you're going to click on library. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and scroll down. Now, before I get all the way to the bottom of the page, please notice this link here. It says request a wrap session. So if any of you are having trouble finding articles as you work on your research paper, this wrap session is a 1-hour one-on-one appointment with the librarian to help you on a specific research project. So as you're doing your homework for this weekend, unfortunately, you can't request a wrap session. However, for the remainder of the month that we have to write your research paper, I would certainly take advantage of this opportunity. That way you could have help from someone who is experienced in doing research. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll to the bottom of this page. Here are our research databases. You're going to go ahead and click on EBSCOhost. Now, when you go into the EBSCOhost site, what you need to do is make sure that what you type up in the search fields aligns well with the questions that you have, or the question that you have selected for your research paper. So for example, my first topic, let's say I selected prompt 1, so I'm going to write free education. Now the topic itself is really looking at college. And then I'm just going to click on the search button and see what comes up. Now, if you notice in my first search, I have over 7,000 articles There is no way I'm going to look through 7,000 articles. So you're going to go here to the left-hand column, click on scholarly peer-reviewed art journals, because that is what you want. Also, you do not want to have text from 1921 for both topics. So let's have you go to about, I don't know, let's go 2014 through 2020. Click on academic journals. And then now we have about 4,400 text. So let's see, let's start looking through. Now I'm going to just go ahead and click on this one. It says Rethinking Free College Education. Now what you want to do is you want to read the abstract. Okay, so I'm going to read the abstract, and you need to make a decision on whether or not the text you have selected fits your research question. Okay, so I'm going to say this does. Now what I want to model for you is how you can save your research onto a folder for your EBSCOhost. This automatically saves it onto your Canvas account. So I'm going to just add it to folder. And then what you want to do is I want you to go ahead and upload the article to your Google Drive. The reason you want to upload the article to your Google Drive is you're going to want to electronically read and annotate these articles so you have a better understanding as to what the articles are about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to my Google Drive, and it should come up as my most recent document. So let's look here. Now the article should come up as one of my recents. There it is. I'm going to click on it. What you might want to do is create a folder for your articles. Now you can't annotate it here. So what you need to do is you need to convert it to Drive. So here I'm going to click on Organize. I am just going to select my dual enrollment folder. I'm going to move it there. Okay, so that's good. Now, what you can do, if you notice, I want to add comments, okay? So as I go through and read this article, let's say that stands out to me, I can go ahead and note comments, note my annotations throughout. That way it will help me as I go through and write my research paper, okay? So that is the very first thing I wanted to go over with you all. The second thing is you do have another homework assignment that is due by Wednesday morning before 8 a.m., which is your proposal. All you're doing for your proposal is writing 5 sentences. So argument side A, argument side B, your stance, your strongest supporting sentence, and a question for your peer review as to how you can improve. Please make sure that you make time for this assignment as well. So in order to do a good job on both of these classwork assignments, you need to spend some time researching and reading and annotating the articles that you have selected that fit into your research topic. If you have any questions, I am available through Remind and email. My hope is that this tutorial video will help make your research process a lot easier. Thank you.